Even though Amy Robach has a promise ring around her neck, she claims that she and TJ Holmes are on the fence about getting married. I desire to wed you. I'm not required to. I desire to wed you, stated Holmes.T.J. Holmes and Amy Robach are on the fence about getting married. The couple talked about whether they would ever say I do months after making their red carpet debut at iHeartRadio's annual Jingle Ball in Los Angeles. I desire to wed you. I'm not required to. I would like to wed you. On the most recent episode of the Amy and TJ podcast, Holmes stated, "And that's such a different thing as we sit here and talk about engagement rings and joint accounts." Both Robach, 51, and Holmes, 46, have been married for a considerable amount of time before dating anyone else. Robach noted Ava and Annalise, her kids, are the product of her marriage to Tim McIntosh, her first husband, which lasted from 1996 to 2009. Robach married Andrew Shue in 2010. The two divorced in August 2022. According to page 6, their divorce was formalized in March after 12 years of marriage. In December 2022, Holmes filed for divorce from Marilee Fiebig, with whom he has a daughter named Sabine. In October 2023, he and Fiebig reached a divorce settlement. In addition, the former TV personality is the father of son Jaden and daughter Brianna from his first marriage to Amy Ferson. Robach remarked on the podcast, "I mean, it's interesting having gone through this now, both of us twice. And, I know that can be joke material, but I actually think it's been such hard-earned, God, I mean, just I've learned so much through going through both of those relationships and now being in this one with you." Robach remarked that she thinks we all get caught up in the traditions and in the expectations and in what we think we're supposed to do or what looks like the next thing to do. It's interesting that now that we have the freedom to choose whether or not to get married, we know we want to be with one other, so we're kind of on the fence about it and laughing about it. We intend to wed one another, she went on. Because of what that implies, we are not required to get married. It's almost as much for them as it is for you. According to Robach, the two had been watching programs where young couples get swept up by the prospect of getting married. "Oh, Guy," they say in these shows. "This is not what I had anticipated." Robach remarked, "We've all been there, and this isn't what I signed up for because the focus hasn't been on the person. I understand the thrill of it all, including the ring, the wedding gown, and everything else. However, communication, and relationship in particular, is ultimately what matters most," the speaker stated. "I am going to only do a promise ring because things might not work out," Holmes continued, expressing their feelings regarding promise rings. "I understand. Given the figures, that is most likely the prudent course of action, but as I sit here with you and put a ring around your neck, something about that seems strange."